Welcome! This is Motoring Today, the Philippines' premier and longest-running weekly motoring news and features electronic magazine. I'm Ray Louie Gamboa.
And I'm Susie Gamboa. Here are the features we have for you this week. On Motoring Forum, we shall have Transport Secretary Art Tugade on the department's firm stand on the PUV modernization program. Our road safety reminder on the Young Street Smarts portion centers on rules regarding traffic lights. This week's Payong Chuper shall be about the impropriety of playing loud music in PUVs. The public service segment shall have the government's holiday traffic management plan. Showcase this week shall have the mid-size sedan from Honda, the Accord 1.5 EL Turbo CVT. While for race weekend, we'll have the highlights of the 2019 MSDP National Gymkhana Finals held in Nagatan, Quezon City.
All of these plus the latest news on the country's transportation and traffic management are on this edition of Motoring Today. Join us.
Suzuki all-new Ertiga.
Life is beating fast. Find what you're waiting for.
Seven-seater in style. All-new Ertiga debut.
The things that make my day. My mini-me. My kind of jam. My passion. My blend of coffee. My inspiration. That's all good with the all-new Vios. My Vios, my drive.
Welcome back. Motoring Today now starts with the latest news and developments in transportation and traffic management. With the aim to encourage airport users to become good citizens and to raise awareness about good manners and right conduct, the Manila International Airport Authority, or MIAA, is embarking on a civility campaign called Disiplina Iya.
From January to June 2019, NAIA saw traffic of over 60,000 international flights and 76,000 domestic flights, equivalent to 12.7 million international flight passengers and 11.6 million domestic flight passengers. From following the rule of the yellow lines, proper queuing and following airport security protocols, to picking up one's trash and taking back one's bag so that someone can take a seat, Disiplina Iya aims to correct many issues and problems airport users are dissatisfied about in the airport.
It is hard to understand why people sometimes behave the way they do. We're all guilty of this. Stress from many different places causes all of those to reach a certain level of frustrations and shortness of temper. The reason why we're having this is for us to be able to lessen the stress of our airport travelers. We are launching Disiplina Iya, a civility campaign that aims to encourage airport users to bring back the good old days, the good manners and right conduct. Simply as GMRC. Kulang na ho tayo ng good manners and right conduct.
According to MIAA General Manager Ed Monreal, #Disciplinaiya is a campaign to return to Filipino positive values, especially respect for other people and mindfulness of one's action at all times.
This sense of entitlement, I'm making emphasis on entitlement. We feel always entitled. That sometimes is our problem. It makes us uncivilized or even undisciplined. That's why this disciplinaiya is coming up. Gawin ang tama, not because somebody's watching, not because there's penalty, because that is the right thing to do.
Believing that it should all start from home, MIAA will conduct regular civility and service excellence workshops among thousands of its employees, partners, and stakeholders.
With the #Disciplinaiya campaign, NAIA is calling to both the public and the administration to do their parts for it to be effective. Meanwhile, there have been some false reports stating that the government's PUV modernization program will be discontinued. In response to this, Transportation Secretary Art Tugade reiterated that the PUVMP remains on track for full implementation.
In a statement recently released, the DOTR emphatically clarified it made no such utterance that the PUVMP will be discontinued. Instead, the DOTR expressed consideration for operators of old PUV units that should they fail to modernize their units by July 2020, they will be temporarily allowed through a provisional authority effective only for 1 year to provide public transport service as long as their old units pass the roadworthiness test of the computerized motor vehicle inspection system, which will not involve any human intervention. Furthermore, by June 30, 2020, PUV operators intent on seeking a PA while awaiting the modernization of their units are expected to have submitted a petition for consolidation.
The DOTR stressed that now is the time to modernize and that the government will push for PUV modernization to provide the commuters a safe, convenient, and comfortable way to travel. Continuing, traveling to the eastern portion of Bulacan is expected to be faster as the DPWH inaugurates the new NLEX Philippine Arena interchange.
The Philippine Arena interchange features an 80 lineal meter bridge which connects Bocaue Municipal Hall, NLEX, Ciudad de Victoria, and Bocaue Santa Maria Bypass Road. It also has a northbound entry and exit toll plaza and soon a southbound toll plaza for better accessibility. The new interchange aims to improve mobility and accessibility within the Bulacan Road network, particularly in Bocaue, Santa Maria, Pandi, Norzagaray, Angat, and other nearby towns.
Ang impact nito, kung dati kasi kung lalabas kayo galing po sa arena, exit pa ng Bulacan, iikot pa. Ngayon hindi na kailangan, pwede na umexit, diretso na sa NLEX. The people from Bulacan can utilize this interchange kasi sa ngayon yung mga existing sobrang congested na. So ito makakaluwag talaga sa traffic ng Bulacan.
Initially, the section from Philippine Arena to the southbound side of NLEX opened on November 29, while the southbound section going to the Philippine Arena opened on November 30, only for the SEA Games opening ceremony to give way to the remaining works of the interchange project.
Hinabol lang namin para sa SEA Games, kaya ahead of schedule at ito wala pang isang taon tapos na. Kaya natutuwa naman kami at 24/7 ang trabaho ng DPWH. So ito game-changing project dahil maraming traffic dito at luluwag po ang Bocaue exit.
Eventually, a 1.91-kilometer road from MacArthur Highway to Bocaue Municipal will be improved and a 1.3-kilometer road from the Philippine Arena to the existing Patubig Road in Marilao, Bulacan will be constructed. Meanwhile, construction is also underway for the southbound entry as well as northbound entry and exit toll plazas that will form the Tambobong interchange. This new road will reduce travel time and provide another access for motorists coming from NLEX going to eastern parts of Bulacan and vice versa.
Touted as the world's largest indoor arena, the 55,000-seat Philippine Arena is a venue for international sports and entertainment events. It is part of the Ciudad de Victoria, a tourism enterprise zone in Bocaue and Santa Maria. And finally, the LTO clarifies that the QR code on the new radio frequency identification or RFID stickers contains only vehicle information and not sensitive personal data.
According to LTO, they purposely made the QR code readable by any gadget to expedite verification. Through this, interested parties, especially law enforcement agencies, may verify information about a vehicle without the need to request for LTO's assistance. The RFID chip contains the sensitive personal data of the owner, in addition to the details and history of the motor vehicle. Information are encrypted and may only be read by an authorized gadget.
The LTO assures the public that the agency abides by the Data Privacy Act. In fact, the agency has already prepared its data privacy manual. Those are the latest news and developments in transportation and traffic management. Coming up next is Motoring Forum, brought to you by Suzuki Philippines. Here's Ray Louie.
Thanks, Susie. The government's PUV modernization program was recently caught in an issue after a false report saying that it will not be pushed through anymore came out. The Transport Secretary was quick to address this and said otherwise. The biggest non-infrastructure project of the Duterte administration, the PUV modernization program was first launched in 2017. From then on, many critics disapproved of this and jeepney operators and drivers protested multiple times on this. However, the government has gained support from many stakeholders including vehicle manufacturers, banks, among others. Many operators also supported the initiative and have been creating cooperatives, rolling out modern units and servicing many commuters as well. Why is there really a need for modernization? According to Transport Secretary Art Tugade, the PUV modernization program is for everyone's good, the operators, drivers, and commuters.
Yung programang modernisasyon ay para sa kabutihan ng lahat. Kabutihan ng tsuper, kabutihan ng driver, kabutihan ng operator, kabutihan ng mananakay at kabutihan ng kapaligiran. Wala ho tayong hangad dyan, kundi ang kabutihan ng lahat. Hindi ho namin kinikitil ang paghahanap buhay.
He also stressed one of the project's goals and appealed to the public for trust.
Kung tayo'y maghahanap buhay, dapat wag natin perwisyohin ang may buhay. Kung tayo'y magbibigay ng hanap buhay, dapat ho wag tayong kumitil ng buhay. Ito ho yung isang bahagi na hangarin ng ating modernization program. Nagpapasalamat ho ako na mayroong programang ganito. Nagsusumamo at nakikiusap ako sa sambayanan. Nabigyan nyo kami ng tiwala dito sa programang ito. Bakit? Kasi ho, ang makikinabang, ang tsuper, ang driver, ang operator. Ang makikinabang, ang mananakay, ang makikinabang, ang buong sambayanan.
Secretary Tugade assured that there will be more development in the transportation industry until the end of the term of President Duterte.
Madami hong mangyayari sa transportation status until the end of the President. Malungkot nga lang ho na kung ano yung nadatnan natin. Binabago ho natin yung estado, binabago natin yung tinatawag na development ng transportation system. Ano ang aasahan ng sambayanan sa termino ng ating Pangulo? Asahan ho kayo na mababago yung tinatawag na transportation landscape, yung traffic landscape ng sambayanan.
The Transport Secretary also addressed the critics of the administration but also appealed to not step on others' rights.
Yung pagkakakritiko, that's part of democratic process. You can gripe, you can complain, you can hurl vindictiveness. But in doing so, please do not touch or trample on the rights of others. Karapatan nyo yan na magkritisismo. Sana ho, yung ginagawa niyong pagkritisismo ay magtugma sa aming katungkulan na magbigay ng magandang kinabukasan at magandang kabuhayan sa mas nakakarami sa sambayanan.
That was Secretary Art Tugade of the Department of Transportation. Our guest this week on Motoring Today's Motoring Forum, courtesy of Suzuki Philippines.
The things that make my day. My mini-me. My kind of jam. My passion. My blend of coffee. My inspiration. That's all good with the all-new Vios. My Vios, my drive.
Ako po si Michael Kaliwag, 12 taon ng patrol crew para sa NLEX SCTEX. Bilang patrol crew, handa akong humarap sa anumang di naasahang sitwasyon. Naalala ko pa noon, 2009, Bagyong Ondoy. Nagpapatrol kami sa NLEX nang may nakita kami isang pamilya na natrap sa bubong. Kahit kailangan magpatrol, nagdesisyon kami na sagapin at iligtas sila. Kami ang NLEX SCTEX Patrol Crew, kaagapay at katuwang nyo sa mas maayos na paglalakbay.
Mitsubishi Xpander. Drive your ambition. Mitsubishi Motors.
Continuing with Motoring Today, here once again is this week's series of valuable motoring tips. We start off with road safety reminders on the Young Street Smarts portion, courtesy of Toyota Motor Philippines. Isa sa mga pinakamahalagang traffic rules ay ang pagsunod sa traffic lights. Maging ikaw ay pedestrian or driver, you should always learn how to obey the traffic lights. Proper driver's demeanor, especially among drivers of public utility vehicles, is one of the major concerns we are addressing on our segment, Payong Tsoper, courtesy of Mitsubishi Motors Philippines.
Payong Tsoper lang kaibigan, ako si Daniel Villegas, isang kapwa nyo Tsoper. Iwasan po natin ang pagpatugtog ng sobrang lakas ng musika sa ating sakyan, lalo na habang ito'y tumatakbo sa daan.
Dapat nating malaman na ang pagpapatugtog ng loud music sa loob ng sasakyan, pampasahero man ito o pribado, ay di lamang nakakapwerhisyo. Ito rin ay delikado. Kapag tayo ay nagpapatugtog ng malakas, ito ay nagdudulot ng ingay at nakakaabala rin sa ibang tao. Ang atensyon natin ay nababaling sa musika at hindi sa pagmamaneho natin. At kung tayo ay distracted, hindi tayo alerto sa mga nangyayari sa ating kapaligiran. Kapag ito ang nangyari, di lamang ikaw ang madidisgrasya, pati na rin ang ibang motorista.
Kaya palaging tandaan, habang tayo ay nagmamaneho, lagi tayong alisto sa ating paligid. Ito po si Daniel Villegas, Payong Tsoper lang kaibigan mula sa isang kapwa nyo Tsoper.
The things that make my day. My mini-me, my kind of jam, my passion, my blend of coffee, my inspiration. That's all good with the all-new Vios. My Vios, my drive.
NLEX Viaje Tips presents Healthy Road Trip. It's time for that much-awaited vacation, but here are a few things to watch out for. Sitting for long periods of time can form blood clots in your body, like in the legs. To avoid that, stop for a quick break, get up, and move around to get your blood pumping. Car air conditioners speed up dehydration, so make sure to drink water frequently. Lastly, while driving, protect your eyes from the sun by wearing UV blocking sunglasses. And for a smoother trip up north, you can now drive all the way to your destination with one RFID. Get your Easy Trip RFID sticker now.
We're back. We now welcome you to Motoring Today's World of Motorsports. We start with the latest news and developments. The champions and runners-up of the 2019 Vios Racing Festival were recognized and feted during an awards night that put to close an exciting and wacky spirit-filled season. After the points earned during 4 rounds of the Vios All-Across Challenge and the 9 races of the Vios Circuit Championship were tallied, the overall winners were announced at the awards night held at the Grand Hyatt, Manila. It was no surprise that Inigo Anton was named champion of the car club's class of the Autocross Challenge, with Mickey Carbonell and Cody Nang ending up 2nd and 3rd respectively. But it was a surprise to see Anjo Perez, who only competed in and won the last round, emerging as 2nd behind Motoring Journalist's class champion Jose Altaveros. Motoring Today's very own Matt Malyari was 3rd in the class. Ref Bangsil received the Champions Trophy in the Social Media Personalities class with Vince Van Dorf in 2nd and Jun Sunga 3rd. In the Vios Circuit Championship, Red Diwa was named overall champion of the sporting class. John Dizon ended up 2nd and Eggy Ong 3rd. Francis Adriano topped the promotional class with Julian Tang in 2nd and Ellis Minorca in 3rd. Troy Montero won the last 3 races in the celebrity class to win overall championship. Aubrey Miles and Gretchen Ho ended up tied in the points, but more podium finishes for Aubrey Miles meant she was named 2nd placer, relegating Gretchen to 3rd. Avengers Racing was named overall team champion. More in the world of motorsports here on Motoring Today as we now give you Race Weekend. The 2019 MSDP National Gymkhana Finals was a hard-fought affair with drivers from the South dominating, one of them making it through the top. Race Weekend features interviews with some of the drivers who reached the national competition. We're here in Megatent in Libis for the 2019 National Auto Gymkhana Finals, as drivers are inside their Mazda 2 cars to be used for today's race. This year, the Automobile Association Philippines Motorsports Development Program hosted race driving modules in more cities and regions across the country. These include modules in Metro Manila, Davao, Cagayan de Oro, Iloilo, Cebu, and Zamboanga City. And after the completion of each training module, the MSDP invited graduates to a Gymkhana competition where they can use their newfound knowledge and skills in performance and precision driving. The invitation extends to past graduates of the modules. The class champions of the regional Gymkhana competitions get to participate in the MSDP Gymkhana National Finals. Now in its 3rd year, the National Gymkhana Finals was expectedly fierce. And after the elimination rounds, the Final 4 emerged, 1 from Metro Manila, 3 from Visayas and Mindanao, VJ Bakungan from Metro Manila, Dodot Montaner from Cagayan de Oro and Iligan, Ian Rosales from Iloilo, and Dennis Coro from Cebu. And when all had their final runs, Ian stood on top of the podium as 3rd AAP MSDP National Gymkhana Champion. The fierce fight for the Gymkhana National Crown is a testament to the success of the MSDP. I'm here with the mentor of mentors, the man behind every driver who competed in this event, Mr. or should I say Coach Bip Pisada. Hi Coach, thank you again for joining us.
Good afternoon also. I hope and I'm very glad that you're here.
So Coach, this is the final event of the Gymkhana, National Gymkhana competition. Can you tell us your thoughts on the development of the drivers here?
Well, we've been in motorsports development program for the past 5 years. And almost all of these drivers have already gone through all the modules that we have. And in terms of improvement, they have improved a lot, so much, and we could see already how they could compete, and we're hoping that we will be able to continue this forever.
Saying that you're going to continue this for a long time, are we going to looking at another of this event next year?
Yes, we will be continuing doing this one until the time that we have no more probably drivers to train.
One of the final four, Dorot Montaner, admits that the competition was already tough in the regionals, just to get a spot in the finals.
Actually, it was hard because in Cagayan de Oro, the competition is very competitive. Really, our cars are the same, so the competition was hard, and I tried my best to do. I was able to get the highest score on the 1.8 to 2 liter category in Cagayan de Oro.
And in the national competition, what was the winning strategy?
Actually, it was about memorizing the track and strategizing where to power, where to brake, to steer, and everything. You have to memorize it so that everything will go according to your plan, and just laban lang talaga.
Another competitor, Ryan Ablang, a veteran of several motorsports disciplines, agrees that competition is tough just to get into the national finals.
Medyo mahirap din dun sa class na sinalihan ko sa MSDP. Mga top drivers din from other discipline racing. Kaya medyo talaga pinaghahandaan namin every race. Naging okay naman yung sa points namin. Kahapon, dun sa elimination, nakapasok kami. So, masaya naman na nakapasok ako dito din sa finals. Nasa semis na rin kami.
For Ryan, focus is the key to advancing to the finals.
Well, every run is a different race talaga. Hindi namin porket nanalo ka this run is magiging ganun pa rin yung next. So, focus lang lagi talaga. Every run. Hanggang sa makarating kami sa top seed.
This year's national final results seem to reflect a trend for more racing talents coming out from the South. One clear example is Seven Aliman, only 12 years old but already a veteran of motorsports, having raced in karting events since he was 4.
When I was a kid, I liked cars, and when I was 4, my dad let me try karting, so I'd like it. So when I was 5, I became overall champion. Until like age 7, but at like age 9 to 8, I started cars.
The young Aliman was perhaps, ironically, the most experienced racer coming out from Cebu.
Yeah, I ran at 1300, that's my category, and I drove Jazz, on the Jazz. Yeah, and I won like first and second place, yeah, and proceeded to finals.
The AAP MSDP National Gymkhana Finals is truly a competition of driving skills and aptitude as all competed in identical prepared Mazda 2 cars. The competition course is also designed to cater more to precision driving. We're seeing a lot of Mazda 2 cars here. Can you tell us a little more about that?
Well, the Mazda has been supporting us for a long time already. They've been with us for how many? 4 years. These cars, okay, this is already the third time that they changed the cars, and we're now running Mazda 2 sedans. They're 1500s, very nice to drive and very good for teaching.
So we're seeing a totally different track here today compared to the one that we saw the last time I interviewed you. a couple of months ago. Can you tell us a little more about what kind of is this a technical track or a fast track?
Actually, when we go to Gymkhana, since we're teaching, okay, we're on the process of developing drivers. So our track will always be on the technical side. What we mean by technical is not technical in the sense that it's hard. It's more of how you drive your car, how you control your car, how to drive with precision, and later on learn how to actually handle and car control. So this one is more of, I would not say it's technical. It's more of a learning process. So we start actually from simple to hard.
I see. So what is your message to the other aspiring race car drivers that want to learn from the best? The camera is yours.
Well, actually, my message is only upgrade yourself first before upgrading your cars. Because once you upgrade yourself, then you start to enjoy and learn what you have to do with your car. And aside from that one, your safety factor increases and your love for enjoyment of driving increases also.
Thank you very much. The main man, Coach Vip Quesada. And that's our coverage of the 2019 National Auto Gymkhana Finals. Be sure to check us out next week for more race weekend action. The MSDP appears to be successful in its main objective of discovering and nurturing local racing talents from the grassroots. And the men behind it appear even more resolute in continuing the endeavor that should certainly raise the level of motorsports in the country. That's this week's World of Motorsports. Motoring Today continues right after this break.
The things that make my day. My mini-me, my kind of jam, my passion, my blend of coffee, my inspiration. That's all good with the all-new Vios. My Vios, my drive.
Suzuki all-new Ertiga.
Life is beating fast. Find what you're waiting for.
Seven-seater in style. All-new Ertiga debut.
Welcome back to Motoring Today. The auto industry now takes center stage.
Isuzu Philippines Corporation has debuted its newest lightweight truck, the all-new Isuzu Travis, at Hall 1 of the SMX Convention Center SM Mall of Asia complex in Pasay City.
We are here right now, the official launch of the all-new Isuzu Travis, our latest lightweight truck that highlight durability, big cargo capacity, fuel efficiency, and modern design.
According to IPC President Hajime Koso, the all-new Isuzu Travis continues the brand's tradition of providing not just reliable products, but business solutions in the Philippines.
With the introduction of our new Isuzu Travis, we will again be answering three of our customers' needs. The first is a last-mile delivery. customers can use our Travis to deliver to their retail store or door-to-door, especially with the rise in online shopping today. And secondly, the Travis is perfect for small to medium enterprise. It's practical, easy to maneuver, has a big cargo capacity and fuel efficient. This truck will give them a competitive advantage as they grow their business. And lastly, the Travis will also serve as a public transportation solution, as it will be our platform for Class 1 PUV, designed for urban drive, comfortable and convenient for both passenger and driver.
Isuzu presented the all-new Isuzu Travis to be engineered with durability, big cargo capacity, fuel efficiency, and modern design, ready to transcend your business.
The engine is actually the same engine that you can find on the Crosswind and some of our D-Max pickup. This is the 4JA1 engine, but we updated it to become Euro 4 by installing Common Rail Direct Injection technology, CRDI. So this is now part of the Blue Power diesel engine family of Isuzu, and it's very, very fuel efficient.
Isuzu says that the all-new Travis would be ideal for use in food businesses, utility companies, and in cargo and logistics, in transport and delivery services, and in open load use in agriculture, construction, and equipment.
To all televiewers, especially business owners looking for the perfect business partner, I invite you to inquire about our new Isuzu Travis at any of our dealerships nationwide and learn about its new future and advantages and discover how it can transcend your business. Thank you very much.
The Travis is already out in the market. Check them out by visiting our 43 dealerships around the Philippines. Our sales executive will be very happy to show you the features and the advantages of the all-new Isuzu Travis. Maraming salamat po.
Mitsubishi Motor Philippines took select members of the motoring media for the company's first ever Ryoko test drive event aboard the recently launched 2020 Montero Sport, featuring both of its variants, the GT and the GLS.
Basically, this is the first test drive for the 20 model year Montero Sport, and we would like to thank you very much for joining us today. And hopefully you get to feel the new Montero, feel its more ruggedness, the more luxurious interior, and at the same time, the technology that we place into this new model.
It's the first leg of the Mitsubishi Yoko test drive event. Yoko is a Japanese term for travel. From here on, we'll be branding our test drive as the Yoko test drive event.
From Manila, the team flew off to Bohol Panglao Airport on the first day of the drive and started off driving the new Montero Sport to a Japanese restaurant, Nonki, minutes away from the airport. In the whole drive, the new Montero Sport proved its toughness and reliability as it was able to withstand sunny and rainy weather conditions as well as Bohol's tough terrains and hard turns. It has also showcased its better handling capability, safety features, and comfortability during the drive.
We are also test driving the new Mitsubishi Montero Sport. We have two variants, the 4x2 GT and GLS. We were able to highlight the features by going through some tough terrains and as well as hard turns and as well as harsh environments. However, the Mitsubishi reigned supreme by providing all of our guests a comfortable ride, and also it highlighted the safety features. Apart from highlighting the features of the Mitsubishi Montero Sport, we also wanted to highlight the beauty of the Philippines. So Bohol has several destinations, which one is the Balikasan Island. We also did some island hopping. We showcased the dolphin watching activity. So we're encouraging everyone to please visit the different destinations, the beautiful destinations here in the Philippines.
With the holding of this Ryoko, Mitsubishi Motor Philippines said that the company is very confident with the new model. As presented during the grand launching, the new model is designed with a more robust, powerful appearance, providing the vehicle a tougher look, while complementing it with a refreshed interior that delivers a luxurious and comfortable feel. Toyota Motor Philippines recently opened the Hybrid Electric Vehicle Drive Expo. According to Toyota, the activity aims to build on what the brand has been strongly advocating for the past year, modernization through vehicle electrification.
We're at Greenbelt 5 Fashion Walk for the HEV Drive Expo. Our objective is to educate the public about the hybrid technology and the technology of the future, which is fuel cell. Although this is not available in the Philippines right now, it is already available in other markets, particularly Japan and the US. We just want to show that Toyota and Lexus already have a complete lineup of electrified vehicles, and we are really serious about our advocacy for environment protection.
This 2019, Toyota started making HEVs more affordable and more accessible for the Filipino by launching the all-new Corolla Altis hybrid variant. Moreover, Toyota's provided more opportunities for the motoring public to try out and experience hybrid electric vehicles. For this HEV Drive Expo, a lineup of electrified models was available not only as display, but also for test drive, including the all-new Corolla Altis Hybrid, the Prius C, and Lexus hybrid models.
On display during this expo are our hybrid units, particularly the Prius, Prius C, Altis hybrid variants, and we have the Lexus NX, RX, and LS hybrid variants as well. And we also brought in the Mirai. It's our fuel cell technology vehicle, and a Mirai bare chassis on display. We have test drive also for Altis hybrid and some Lexus units around the area.
Toyota said the HEV Drive Expo will be touring around Metro Manila this November and December and is open to the public at different areas each weekend.
We're gonna have a second leg of this from December 5 to 11 at the Mall of Asia, and another one, the third leg, from December 18 to 22 at the Bonifacio High Street.
Triesenberg Auto Corp, or TAC, the official distributor of JAC passenger and light commercial vehicles in the country, brought members of the motoring media and its bank partners to Hefei, China to see how Jianghuai Automobile Corp International manufactures their vehicles. According to TAC, the goal of the trip is to build credibility and showcase to everyone the technology and innovation behind all JAC vehicles and why the Filipinos should get their own.
The objective of the trip is to actually show how the vehicles are made by JAC. Overall, we wanted to build our credibility for the brand and see that we have the technology and we have what it takes to go up against the Japanese vehicles that we have in the market.
The trip scheduled covered visits to all factories of JAC International, namely the Passenger Vehicle Factory, the Light Commercial Vehicles Factory, or the Singgang Base, the High-Speed Test Track at Singam Base, the JAC X Neo Factory, the JAC Angkang X Cummins Engine Factory, the Passenger Vehicles Factory, the Research and Development Center, and the Passenger Vehicles Test Drive Track.
There's a trend that the Chinese players will be a very important role in this market, and there will be new parties to give much more better solutions to those people who want a new solution for transportation.
Delegates got to experience the JAC S2 and Sunray 5 that's already available in the country. Everyone also got to experience the JAC S4 and T8 that is intended to be launched in the country late this year and early next year respectively.
We wanted to give the media a feel, and also our bank partners a feel of how the vehicles are. We wanted to let them experience firsthand how it is to actually drive the vehicle. We wanted to let them experience the actual test track that we have. They can push it to the limit. And we're confident that everybody actually saw the potential of the vehicle.
TAC says customers and car enthusiasts should watch out for the launch of S4 late this year or early next year, and the T8 at the Manila International Auto Show in 2020.
Our vision for JAC is really to provide the Filipino market with vehicles that they don't have to compromise in. Vehicles that they can have specifications that they really want in a vehicle, and also the pricing that they're going for. If you're going for a low-priced vehicle, you don't have to let go of all the bells and whistles that you'd normally like on a vehicle that you'd like to drive every day. Also, even with all the technology that you'll be getting at that competitive pricing, you'll still be able to have a complete setup that's really at par with the top-of-the-line offerings of most of our competitors.
Morris Garages, better known today as MG, has signed an agreement with the Philippine Southeast Asian Games Organizing Committee, or FISGOC, and MediaPro Asia to be the official mobility partner of the 30th Southeast Asian Games and the 10th ASEAN Para Games. As part of the sponsorship, 80 MG vehicles will feature with the 30th SEA Games logo, and these will be used to ferry athletes and teams to and from games.
We're very happy and we're very proud to be a participant in a major sponsor to provide the cars that will be used by the organizers and the athletes and the participants of the 30th Southeast Asian Games.
These special edition MG 30th SEA Games edition vehicles will be seen in various parts of the country during the much-awaited multi-sport biennial event. With this partnership, MG supports all the athletes participating in the 30th SEA Games.
The organizing committee will be distributing the RX-5. This is our 5-seater SUV. They'll be distributing to the different participants, to the different organizers, and to the athletes because this is going to be in all areas, in all venues. The RX-5 really represents what an athlete is all about. Somebody who wants to go outdoors, who needs space, who needs comfort as well. And the style is very young. And it really represents everything that determined athletes should be having. Thank you very much for having MG as part of the 30th Southeast Asian Games. We're very proud to be your official mobility partner, and we wish you all the luck. We wish you all the safety, and we know that you'll have a comfortable drive as you go from one venue to another. Thank you very much.
We have more about the local auto industry as now give you our Car of the Week on Showcase, courtesy of Prudential Guarantee. The 10th generation Honda Accord is here, incorporated with Honda's sharp and sporty design language and many more. Watch this. That was the Honda Accord 1.5 EL Turbo CVT, Honda's entry to the executive sedan segment. Our featured vehicle in this week's showcase, courtesy of Prudential Guarantee.
Drive worry-free with Prudential Guarantees Auto Insurance Program with a free 24-hour nationwide roadside assistance included with your comprehensive auto insurance. Rest assured, we'll take care of you and your car wherever you are. Prudential Guarantees Auto Insurance Program, 100% worry-free driving.
Mitsubishi Xpander. Drive your ambition. Mitsubishi Motors.
The things that make my day. My mini-me. My kind of jam. My passion. My blend of coffee. My inspiration. That's all good with the all-new Vios. My Vios, my drive.
We now have our public service segment brought to you by Honda Cars Philippines.
Last week, we tackled about holiday traffic management suggestions straight from the commuters who are on the road every day. We can all feel by now the holiday season in the country, and as expected every year, traffic situation, especially here in the metro, becomes worse. The commuters suggested carpooling, improved mass transportation system, and more store options for Christmas shopping. Meanwhile, according to the MMDA, the agency has earned the cooperation of the DPWH, shopping mall operators, water utility and telecommunication companies in carrying out traffic contingency measures in a bid to ease the anticipated traffic during the holiday season this year. To address this, the agency has prioritized adjusting mall hours in Metro Manila an hour later from the usual during weekdays.
The whole Metro Manila na po, no? Tingnan mall natin will be 11 a.m.
Aside from this, shopping mall operators will deploy additional security personnel to facilitate long lines of vehicles going inside their parking areas. There will be no weekday sale policy, and non-perishable goods deliveries will only be at night time. Removal of obstructions on loading and unloading bays in the vicinity of the shopping malls shall also be implemented. Road reblockings on EDSA and C5 will also be temporarily suspended. Government flagship projects, however, shall be continued.
Yung pong reblocking sa EDSA saka sa C5, stop muna natin. No? Yung mga butas-butas yan na nagkakos ng traffic lalo, yan, re-repair natin yan. I'm talking about yung reblocking na pinapaganda lang, kino-cosmetic natin by next year na yan. No? But priority projects ng DPWH will still push through, lalong-lalo na tong sa sa SLEX connector, no? Kailangan tapusin na natin yan. So yung mga priority projects po ng government, hindi natin pipigilan yan. At lalo pa nating tutulungan para mapabilis.
Let's all do our part to have better, comfortable, and stress-free holidays.
That was Motoring Today's public service segment from Honda Cars Philippines. We'd like to once again urge the public to help us solve motoring problems in our midst by referring them to us so we can bring them to the attention of the involved authorities. Please refer to the screen for our contact details. And that's the week that was in motoring. Thank you for joining us. Also, don't forget to check us out on our social media accounts.
Until next week here on Motoring Today, now in its 33rd year of continuing service to the general motoring public with a lifelong commitment to promote road safety. On behalf of Butch Gamboa, our dad, I'm Ray Louie Gamboa.
And I'm Susie Gamboa.
Happy motoring!